We're here at the Big Bass Bash, one of the largest bass boat tournaments in the nation, here in the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. We're trying to get raw reactions on what people think of kayak fishing. This is the group of guys I need to talk to. I hear y'all already hollering. We're not selling anything. I'm just trying to get honest reactions on what you guys think of fishing kayaks.
Me?
Yeah, you. Anybody.
My big ain't getting in that kayak.
I think you'd be shocked at the stability on some of these. You fish out of kayak?
Yeah, I love them.
Which kayak you fish out
I
of?
just got a cheap one right now, Pelican, but I've
Pelican?
booked these.
Yeah, these are kind of next level. This one's got a Minn Kota AutoPilot. This is an AutoPilot 120 with a Minn Kota motor. It's got GPS spot lock in it. No pedals, so you can paddle if you want to. I'd advise against it when you got a motor on it. It's got a 100 amp hour Dakota lithium battery on this one, so it usually runs you about 3 days on the water without having to recharge. Obviously no insurance, storage is a lot easier. Yeah, you can check out the whole design underneath.
Sturdy too, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, typically if I'm casting, I'm never sitting down. Once you get out there, you just stand up and have your wits about it. But
Look at this thing. What's this thing cost?
I am glad you asked.
I gotta
Yeah.
know.
Well, let me ask you
I'm gonna
first. What
say
bass
about-
boat are you fishing out of?
I got a Skeeter.
A Skeeter? Typically retail, what does that typically run?
Well, new.
New.
I say 75.
75? All right, so all in, this one's 75 too, but 100 instead of 1,000. What are y'all thinking?
I'm thinking you're missing gun turret.
Gun tour?
Gun turret.
Gun turret.
Yeah, I mean, I see everything else that you need to live for 30 days other than the big gun mount in the back.
We could try to add one. I think that might be a little weird though. So this one's got 2 Garmin Echo maps on the front. It's got live scope. It's got the 55-pound thrust motor guide with GPS.
Man, I need this for tomorrow.
Exactly. Got the catch board. This one has pedal drive as well, so they're fin drives that'll go up. What all in on this one's a little bit more expensive. So everything that you see here fully rigged out runs about $14,000 at retail.
Holy unbelievable. That's cool.
So this is the NuCanoe UNLIMITED. It's got a motor guide XI3 on the front. It's a 55-pound thrust. You can go about 5 to 6 miles an hour depending on the weather conditions. So not 70 like a bass boat, but we'll get there. We got a 360 swivel seat on this bad boy, which is awesome. Most kayaks don't come with anything that's easy to maneuver around. So if you need to get in a tackle box in the back, you can flip around. If you just want to cruise with your feet over the side, you can as well. Remote control for the motor just kind of hangs around your neck, or you can do a foot control steering too. This one's got a Garmin Striker 9SV. It's got a 100 amp hour battery on the back. We got a black pack. We got a Boondocks landing gear. So this is really good to get to and from the boat ramp. It's about 120 pounds, so not something you'll just want to drag on your own. So this one's cool because you make it a tandem kayak as well. So you can roll this seat up, tighten it down, and you can add another seat in the back. Obviously, you'll want to probably take out a few of the accessories, but having 2 people on the water, nothing like swiveling next to each other, get a little game of patty cake in maybe, I don't know.
No, put something in the middle, put the cooler in the middle, and then have lunch.
Now that's what I'm talking about. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I don't know if I could get my fat in and out of one of those.
What do you think of kayak fishing?
I think that's the key. I think that's how you're going to win the 100,000. Absolutely.
Out of a kayak?
Yes. Yep.
We're not fishing the tournament, but that might not be a bad idea. I don't know the regulations behind it.
Oh yeah, you can use that.
So at retail, this one runs $4,500. No insurance, easy storage, no maintenance, in and out of the water, not 30, 40, 50. There we go. Just buying one today.
Wow, that is just I will have one of these. Actually looks better than my Phoenix.
All right, typically in a Phoenix bass boat at retail, what are you looking at price-wise?
Oh, Lord.
Your buddy's already looking at it. Look at him. He's locked in. All in, what do you think the cost of this setup is, including the landing gear too, which is awesome for transportation to and from the ramp?
Say about 5,000-6,000.
Nah.
Okay, what do you think?
85.
8,500. All in at retail, $4,500 for this bad boy.
Really?
Pretty crazy, right?
The way it says.
The way it sits. Yep, everything on it.
There you go, man.
But all in, I tell you, we're way shorter than the Phoenix cost. So
Break out your credit card.
you seen a kayak look like this before?
I have never seen a kayak that looked like this before.
Pretty slick, huh?
Built for fishing.
I know.
Wow.
So you might have seen them out there on the water or seen them going into a big box retailer, and you're like, no way I'd ever get in one of those. But
Seen them on
there's
TV, but never. This is better up close.
Well, let me switch around to this one because you're going to have to be blown away.
Unbelievable. Wow.
What do you think, Broheen? Seen anything like this before?
No. I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, our goal today is really just to go out and kind of showcase what kayak fishing can be at a high level. Obviously, you might see some, very recreational type kayaks, and people are thinking, no way I would ever step foot in one of those kind of things. But
Me.
you can get,
me.
yeah.
I go, my fat ain't getting there.
Exactly what you're looking at right here. What do you think the retail would be on something like this?
Everything?
Everything, motor, fish finder.
15 grand?
$4,500 all in for this setup.
Are you kidding me? I gotta figure out how to get one of these past my wife. That's what I gotta figure out.
Well, that begs the question, are you ready to sell your bass boat?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's just my wife.
Oh, they're sturdy now.
Was it a kayak like this? What were we
No,
running?
it wasn't as big as this. It was a little bit old narrow thing, and it was terrible. Dumped me right on the butt.
Yeah.
Right in the water. They look like they would handle a big boy like me, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to fish the big bass in this?
He is not.
What?
Yeah,
I
no.
would. I'd go up the glaze arm and fish just right out of the... You catch the biggest bass, but how would you get it back here and check it in? That would be the thing. Not at all. You got what the big boys got.
Exactly. There we go.
I take it this one's yours.
This one is mine.
Yeah, you're talking it up big time. It's like, get away from there and come over here. Okay, so if I win one, I'll be back.